Hi, I'm Rebecca, and welcome to my podcast, Smashing Through with Rebecca Adams. I am so excited you're here on this episode. Topics include life, business, mindset, full of kick ass content and high energy. Enjoy the podcast, and remember, you too can smash through and keep going always. Don't live your life of approval of others. You don't need anyone's approval to move house, to set up a business, to be in a relationship with someone, or anything else. Now, I want to ask you, do you live your life on your terms, or are you waiting for someone to say yes to you to give you the green light moving forward? Are you waiting to have approval of certain family members or your friends? And do you hold back from pursuing something that you absolutely categorically love because someone said no to you, or you're waiting for them to say yes and you're trying your best to change their mind because they've said no or they've actually tried to talk you out of doing something? Okay. Do you live your life to somebody else? Do you conform to them? Are you always people pleasing? Are you waiting for them to give you approval and to give you the green light to go forward with anything? You really need to ask yourself as well the question of, is this making you happy? Is it bringing you joy? Is it bringing you contentment and peace? Or are you living with outdated beliefs and values that you need to change? Because some of the things that we were taught as kids growing up, they don't, they don't work anymore. They actually don't make sense anymore. One of them is like money doesn't grow on trees. Well, whatever you want to think, but it did at one point. It was paper, So if you want to get technical, but what I want you to do is really be aware of the people you surround yourself with, your family and friends. I'm not saying fall out with anyone, but just become aware of your friends, your family, connections that you're with, and ask yourself the question: are you waiting for their approval of something? Are you waiting for them to give you permission for something? Are you waiting for them to say yes and to give you the green light of something that you want to do? Okay, so really think about it, because at the end of the day, this is your life to live. You are important, and you shouldn't be people pleasing. You shouldn't be living your life for anybody else. Okay, your soul is here on a mission. It has a mission while it's here. Okay, and you need to find out what that is, and you will only know what that is when you actually listen to yourself, give yourself permission to say no to things, give yourself permission to say yes to things that light you up and make you feel good. Okay, set boundaries, and know that other people's opinions of you are none of your business. Okay, if someone doesn't like you, they don't like you. If someone doesn't love you, they don't love you. Don't mamby-pamby, as I say. Don't mamby-pamby and chase them and all this. Release and let go. They're on their path, you're on yours. Okay? But you should not people please. So if you find that you are people pleasing, you need someone's approval, you need someone's acceptance, you need someone to say yes to you, I'm going to give you a big, massive virtual hug right now, because I'm sending you so much strength that you need to dig deep, you need to do your inner work, and you need to heal, okay? Because the one thing that I really want you to do is know that you are in control of your life. Only you. Only you can give yourself permission to do or say something or act on something or respond to something or someone. And you should never, ever, ever live your life and have your happiness and joy, okay, be pushed down by somebody else. Okay, you need to live your life for you. And if things aren't serving you or adding value, and they are icky and funky and negative and it's full of BS, and it's all old beliefs that don't align with you yourself, then you need to release and let them go. And you need to form your own identity. You need to form your own boundaries. You need to form your own values and opinions and feelings and emotions and beliefs and everything, and really submerge into that. Because what will work for one person won't work for another. What worked for your parents or whoever raised you, and going back in generations and generations, they're all raised differently, okay? And they're raised by the people who are conforming to, or, you know, whatever they've been through. Do you know what I mean? So you can actually heal generational stuff, okay, with all of this work. And it's all about the energy work, it's all about the inner work, it's all about you, it's all about healing, and it's all about digging deep. And it really is giving yourself permission, not waiting for someone else to give you permission or approval or anything. It's you giving yourself permission to say, you know what, enough's enough, I draw the line. Boundaries are there. I'm saying yes to myself from now on. I'm not going to people please. I'm not going to, you know, chase someone, you know, and, you know, want them. Say for example, someone's, you know, finished a relationship. You're going to chase them. No, release and let go. If they don't want you, why are you even thinking about begging? Why are you thinking about even chasing? Do you know what I mean? And the heart mends. Go with the head. You know, very, very blunt. I'm just like, no emotion attached to that sentence. You know what I mean? But you need to make yourself happy. You need to make yourself content and at peace and joy, because you came in on your own, you're going out on your own. So it's only you, and it's not selfish. You need to heal yourself. You need to be A-OK yourself. You need to embrace who you are. Be your own original blueprint. Do not be a carbon copy. Be you. Be yourself. There's no issues with being different, and it's wonderful when you can embrace all that you're meant to be. It's absolutely phenomenal. You're giving yourself the power. You're remembering the crown on your head. And think about it. When you're born, okay, or say for example you've had kids yourself, on your head is the crown. They always say, the nurses always say, what's the crown? The baby's crown, which is the head. We're all born with a crown, okay? So you need to protect your crown. You need to remember who you are and whose you are, okay? You need to level up, and you need to know that you don't need to live your life with approval of others, okay? You need to get savvy. You need to take your power back, okay? You need to release any past limitations, any hurt, any, you know, bad relationships, negativity, any of that toxic stuff that doesn't serve you. Need to heal through this. And my amazing, incredible program, Expansion, can definitely help you to raise the vibe. It can help you to heal. It can help you to really step into your transformational soul gifts. It can really help you to supercharge, recharge, supercharge your brain and finances, get your power back, so that you're much more confident in your life and business and in your relationships and in your work as well. It really will set you free. The absolute amazing testimonials coming back from that program is outstanding. So if you visit, I'll put the link in the show notes. If you visit RebeccaAdamsBiz.com, click on programs and courses, Expansion is there. It is all about really expanding your mind. It's all about doing the inner soul work. It's all about really digging deep, healing you properly from the inside out, really affirming to you that you are worthy, you are enough, you don't need to people please, you need to give yourself permission every single day whilst you're on the planet, and you really need to know that you can manifest your desires, your dreams, you can have the life that you want when you heal from everything. So I'll see you inside Expansion.